those we trust. No frills, no filter, only real talk, see? Just give me a mic. Check 1, 2, 3. You know what we talking. We ain't playing over here at LFG. Haters gonna say, Lambo gonna say, Lambo the moon.
Hello and welcome, folks, to episode 20 of Mission Control, where we're going to talk about visitors cited and quite a few other topics of discussion. And first things first, we're going to kick it off with DataGram because DataGram Testnet is now live, and you can get a free temporary node license and very real rewards during the testing phase. But please keep in mind that the testing phase means testing, which means there are going to be bugs, but this is exactly what testing phases are for. And at this point, I feel like I've said the word testing a little too many times to completely lose all of its meaning. But at this point, we have seen people with upwards of 32k points, all for participating in the testing phase and helping DataGram improve the node infrastructure one hosting at a time. And now you can get involved too, because all you need to do is sign up, grab your free temporary license, and run it. And again, you can get involved right now. You can get your distribution points and claim your crypto once the TGE event goes live, and all of the links are in the description. The process is can get distribution once the and all of the links. The process itself is super up your node or getting your temporary license. You can hit us up on our Discord because all of the links are in the description. We're more than happy to help you out, and let's move on to the next one. Let's talk about the next project on the docket. It is Valley Ecosystem, as you can see up here, or I guess up here. And just as it happens, Valley has partnered with DataGram, as we have talked about on the previous episode, to ensure optimal growth, scalability for their infrastructure, all while ensuring decentralization and privacy and portability. And I tell you what, we have a few special leaks today. We did talk about the visitors cited, and I guess I am supposed to bring this one up on screen. Now, you have seen this one. This robot guy is of common rarity. He does come from the Valley's Visitors NFT/PFP collection that should be going live at some point. I'm assuming it's going to be soon because we keep getting leaks day after day, which I could not be happier about. And this next one is going to be even better because it is uncommon. We've seen a few commons before, but this is the first time we are seeing an uncommon variety of these visitors. And this robot is a whole lot cooler than the common one because he has a hat and he has some shades on and a cool background. Now, we have not seen rare or misprints yet, but I am certainly looking forward to that, and I'm hoping we'll be able to see them next week or the week after that. And even Wave, I really hope you guys are kicking this one off soon because I've set some crypto aside to pick me up some PFPs. Because who doesn't love a good PFP, am I right? Okay, alright. Now, I really want to talk about Metaflora, and I feel like this one is going to be a little longer because of the thing they covered just about a week ago. And we did see Metaflora together with Genoplant cover the May Sat1 launch event, and not only was it a sight to behold, but also an incredible leap for not only cannabis research, but overall research on plants, seeds, and other samples, and how these other samples will fare in space. So a total of 980 samples were sent into orbit at an altitude of 500 kilometers to complete 3 orbits passing through charged polar zones. And after completing its journey aboard Falcon 9, the samples they have re-entered the Earth atmosphere and splash landed near Hawaii to be retrieved by a rescue team for analysis. And among the 980 samples are a few interesting ones that you absolutely need to know about. And let's start this off with plant materials. So we got seeds, including cannabis, Metaflora. Where could we go without you guys? Forest flora, small agrarian crops, along with roots, stems, leaves, and other plant tissues. Next up, we got algae samples, various strains to assess how photosynthesis Sorry, folks, this one's a bit of a mouthful. Photosynthesis. Photosynthetic microorganisms respond to space conditions, and fungal cultures, including biofilm, used to examine biomaterial response in microgravity. Microbial cultures are up next. They are different bacteria and microscopic life, often in soil matrices. And we also got soil samples featuring natural microbial communities to study interactions under space stressors. And last but not least, human genomic materials, meaning DNA samples collected to explore epigenetic and genetic changes from radiation and microgravity. Now, these were sort of to be expected, and we are all looking forward to the scientific findings, but in addition to all of these, we also got some commercial and digital items in orbit, such as artwork and physical items, meaning small objects such as keychains, business cards, and other things. And the one I'm more excited about, digital site plate content, meaning personal, commercial, or artistic media like photos, logos, songs, poems, or NFTs stored on a digital device housed aboard the CubeSat. So, what was achieved after all of this? Songs, poems, or a digital device. What was achieved after all of this? Liftoff and orbit deployment, exposure of 980 samples to microgravity and radiation, and 3 full orbits at astounding 27,000 kilometers an hour, and a controlled re-entry toward the Pacific Recovery Zone as planned. So next up, let's talk a little bit about what was lost, because despite a successful flight and re-entry sequence, communications were lost shortly before splashdown, and recovery of the MP capsule has yet to be confirmed. That means the return of the samples, critical for scientific analysis, was not achieved. And why this matters is fairly simple. This mission represented a bold leap towards a space-based biological R&D. From seed resilience to microbial evolution to MAYSAT platform was designed to unlock next-gen insights in climate-resilient agriculture, medicine, and genetics. And our mission, well, not our mission, but Metaflora's mission is to fractionalize and store payload experiment data and IP on-chain. As Metaflora had pledged before, it is nice to see them finally getting their hands on something this significant, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing all of the data being stored on chain, because where else should we keep all the data, all of the important data? Where else? Don't say servers or cloud storage. Anyway, next up, we got TickTricks, and it has been a minute, but TickTricks has been incredibly busy since last we spoke about them, and they have gotten an entire TGE to show for it, so let's cover it really quick. With a maximum supply of 2 billion tricks, the initial circulating supply was set to 5%, bringing it to 1 million tricks being the TickTricks token, and we know exactly how these millions are going to be distributed. So 50% will go to node sale participants, 20% will go to DEX and KEX liquidity, 10% to marketing, 10% to partners and strategic allies, and 10% will be set aside in the reserve. And to ensure token management and transparent distribution, 90% of the maximum supply, excluding the 5% initial circulating TGE, will be held in separate smart contracts allocated based on predefined allocation criteria, and each smart contract enforces immutable policies at the contract level, including time lock and linear vesting. Tokens cannot be moved or withdrawn unless the present conditions are met, and when vesting conditions are fulfilled, the corresponding tokens will be transferred via a trigger to a Gnosis safe-based multi-sig wallet, where they will be jointly managed by core project members through a multi-signature approval process. And for full details, you can check out the link in the description, so you have a chance to read up on all things TickTricks and tricks. Am I right? Alright, sorry for the pun, folks. So let's talk about the news around the world, around the Web3 world, because we got quite a few of them. We're going to kick things off with a Senate bill amendment, crypto tax fix, and So the key things in the proposal are the senators Cynthia Lumens and Bernie Moreno urged Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent on May 12, 2025 to revise the definition of adjusted financial statement income under the Inflation Reduction Act IRA. They argued the current definition unfavorably taxes unrealized crypto gains and losses for corporations, putting U.S. firms at a competitive disadvantage globally. And the impact here is fairly straightforward. Under the IRA, corporations with over $1 billion in profits for 3 consecutive years will face a 15% minimum tax, which would currently include unrealized crypto gains. And the senators want Treasury to use its existing authority to exclude unrealized gains/losses on digital assets, providing relief for companies investing in crypto. So let's talk a little bit about timing and context, because the request aligns with the upcoming Senate vote on Genius Act, the stablecoin regulation bill. It is part of a broader push for bipartisan crypto reforms, and Loomis, a co-sponsor, remains active in crypto policy, and Moreno recently entered office with significant support for crypto PACs. And if you're wondering why it matters, it's fairly simple. The change would help ensure US corporations aren't taxed more heavily on crypto holdings, more than their foreign rivals. And it is a part of a wider effort by lawmakers to clarify and stabilize digital assets, tax, and regulatory structures. And the bottom line here is that Loomis and Moreno are seeking Treasury-led fix to prevent unrealized crypto gains/losses from artificially inflating taxable income under the current law. And their stance complements ongoing crypto regulation efforts, including stablecoin and market structure legislation moving through Congress. So fairly simple, and looking forward to the developments that are going to take place, because it is good to see everything that is going on, and people actually looking in the right direction as opposed to a knee-jerk reaction that we have seen in the past. And the second article for today is going to be about Connecticut, because it is known as the Constitution State due to its early adoption of the Fundamental Orders of Connecticut. It is also considered one of the first written constitutions in America, also known for its incredible fall foliage and coastal vistas. But today, let's talk a little bit about the new law prohibiting crypto use in government. On June 10, 2025, the Connecticut legislature unanimously passed House Bill 7082, now Public Act number 25-66, and Governor Ned Lamont promptly signed it into law. So what it does is prohibits all state and local government bodies from A, accepting cryptocurrency as payment, for example, for taxes and fees, B, purchasing, holding, or investing in crypto, and C, establishing any virtual cryptocurrency reserve. So, it expands money transmission rules, defines virtual currency, digital wallets, and kiosks, requires crypto money transmitting businesses to ensure licenses maintaining one-to-one reserves versus customer holdings, and offer clear risk disclosures. And certain consumer protections, such as mandated warnings, such as losses due to fraud transactions are irreversible, etc., etc. Everything we already know for, but nonetheless useful for the folk just coming into the blockchain world, just learning about cryptocurrency and how everything works here. And it also implements legal guardian verification for users under 18. Also a good way to go around things. And why it matters, let's talk about this a little bit. Because Connecticut joins a small group of states taking a restrictive stance, directly contrasting states like New Hampshire, Texas, and Arizona, which are embracing crypto reserves. And the bill signals a cautious approach, prioritizing consumer safety and financial stability over digital innovation. And we've heard some reactions, and they differ vastly from supporters to critics, as you could have guessed, because supporters argue it shields taxpayers and state finances from crypto's volatility, and critics claim the ban is mostly symbolic, imposing no real impact beyond political signaling, but potentially burdensome to licensed crypto businesses in the future. And the bottom line here is that Connecticut has taken a firm anti-crypto stance by prohibiting any use of investment in digital assets at both state and local levels. And the law bolsters consumer protections and regulatory oversight for crypto firms, but positions Connecticut in opposition to a growing number of states exploring government-held crypto reserves. And and all of this is fairly simple. It is interesting to see states take different approach to things. It is also very good to see somebody taking a consumer safety first approach, though maybe not necessarily this aggressively. But anyway, folks, today it has been just me, which is why we're keeping this episode a little shorter. I hope you learned something today, and if you did, do let us know what it is, and if there is something specific you want us to cover in the next episode, which will happen in 2 weeks, do let us know as well. And do not forget about other streams that we're hosting. One of them happens every Wednesday at an alternating time for Hybrid/Helix AMA, and we're currently doing world building, and another one for Valley every Thursday at 7 p.m. where we participate in the weekly Valley tournament, where we play the game that is currently up and we see how well we can do while also answering questions. And sometimes we also get Johnny himself to come on, and the man can't stop himself from sharing information he maybe shouldn't be sharing just yet. So we got quite a few very interesting leaks. So do tune in. All of the links are in the description, and I'll be seeing y'all around. Have a good one. Okay, bye.